something just so feminine and pretty. It's like a ballet flat meets a pump. You get that perforation and then the really cute bow detail. $56.99 is the clearance price. You're saving $28. They're called the Natalyn Step. This color right here is beige. That's what I'm wearing. Beautiful, neutral. And then here's the tan. This is the black. On QVC.com, we have one more color. It's called Off-White. Last call, just a few sizes left. We have medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, and just a gorgeous, comfortable. I mean, I like the pointy toe. It is a very, on trend and chic look, but my toes are not smashed in there.
No,
that's
they're not.
The brilliance of it. It goes to about right there, so I feel really comfortable in these right now. I don't want anything like constricting my toes.
No, and you don't have to be afraid of this because this is more of a modern pointy toe. So like Avisha was saying, you have room in that toe box because we're giving you volume up at the top. So this is our Natalyn. You're getting that stacked heel. It's a 1/2 inch stacked heel. It's a wood-like stacked heel. So you're getting that comfort there, flares out a little bit. Then you have that modern pointy toe shape. The bow is on there nice and secure, so you don't have to worry about that. Beautiful bow, keeps it very feminine looking, really pretty. But look at this leather. This leather is super soft. We give you that laser cut detail. Again, if we did not have quality leather, you could not get that kind of amazing detail. It goes all the way through, so it does keep it breathable. Right here at the heel counter, we give you that leather. It's solid there, but we're giving you extra padding right here at the heel, and then inside is that ultimate comfort footbed. So you're getting that targeted cushioning from heel to toe. So right here you see the footbed ingredients of that targeted padding. So right there you're getting it at the heel. Then you're getting it at the arch and then underneath the ball of your foot. Then you're getting perforations that are going to wick away the moisture, keep it super breathable, and just looks great. Again, like Avisha said, this is like a pump meets a ballet flat because you don't have that typical rounded toe. It really is so pretty and feminine, especially with your dress. It just really looks pretty. Sometimes you don't want to wear a pump. You don't want to wear a heel. This is going to, act as that pump, but in a little lower
And then
heel
look
height.
at this beautiful laser cutting. They look like little flowers.
Yes.
So cute. This is the option for if you want a closed toe shoe in spring and summer.
Right.
This is going to be that kind of summery look. It's that open laser cutting little flowers. And then I love this feminine little bow right here. I think that that's such a pretty detail.
It is.
And in a classic type of shoe.
Right. It's feminine. It's classic. It's timeless. I mean, I feel like this is also an ageless style.
Yeah.
Like someone, I would wear this. My mother would wear this.
My daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
And a teenage daughter, someone who's just starting off in the workforce, they would wear this. They'd wear it a different way. But, wearing this with like a little pencil, like you said, like a suit.
Yeah.
With a little ankle pant. Right.
Ooh, or maybe you want to do like an Audrey Hepburn moment and then do like a cigarette pant, a black one with this.
A cigarette pant would be perfect with that.
So cute, so stylish. And I'm telling you, my feet are moving around nice and comfortable. I love every time I do a Clarks shoe show because I know I get to wear something comfortable.
You do, and you have our pumps that you always wear.
Always.
Right.
The only high heels I wear are from Clarks. Because I'm standing for hours.
You've had these for hours on.
Yeah, for hours. I'm doing 3 shows tonight, and I'm wearing these for all 3 because they feel so good on. And they're just nice and flexible. I feel the cushion, the heel is stacked.
Yes.
So it feels like there's that nice contact to the ground, like very sturdy.
Right.
And then most importantly, my toes are not constricted.
No.
It's kind of an illusion, the pointed toe.
It is. If you notice, it doesn't give you what we call the toe cleavage, which is where you can see in between your toes. Like this gives you great coverage. You may think, oh, that's not going to even cover my toes, but it does. It looks, again, feminine. It's a classic look. So whether you're wearing it with dresses, whether you're wearing it with pants, school teachers who need something that's comfortable, that's not too high up, when they get back into school, or you're in the office, or you're even traveling, you're a commuter. This is going to look great because you're going to go from the train to the bus to the office walking in this.
I love a shoe, too, that's not stiff. where you feel like
No.
you can really move your feet.
That's right.
And it feels so good. I'm all about taking care of my feet. I recently had reflexology.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, yeah, it felt so
I
amazing.
love any of those massages
Yeah,
on the feet.
and anytime your shoe feels like it's doing that for you,
Yes.
it's a plus. Amazing clearance price too, $56.99, a great value, one of the most affordable shoes in the show. I'll go through the colors again here. So you have the beige, which is the one I'm wearing, a beautiful neutral color. I
Great
love
neutral.
that. And then here's the tan, kind of more of a rich,
Right.
like a coffee color.
More of a mocha, yeah.
Yeah.
But a beautiful tan also.
And then here is black, very popular.
Oh.
On QVC.com, it's a last call on off-white.
Oh, that's a pretty one as well.
So pretty. A beautiful feminine looking shoe with
Really
the classic kind of ballet flat meets pump, and then that little detail of this bow here. I love that. And then look closely at that laser cutting. They look like little flowers, but it's gonna leave your feet nice and like cool. It's breathable. It's ventilation.
That's
there.
right.
And just so much flexibility, cushion, and comfort. I'd say the cushion is the best part.
It is. That's the ultimate comfort footbed that you are standing in. So you're getting that heel to toe cushioning where you need it most. All those strike points that we need. Right underneath your heel, you're getting that heel pillow, right at your arch and underneath the ball of your foot. Then it's going to wick away the moisture underfoot, as well as giving you that perforation, the laser cut in the leather. So just, think of the shoes that you maybe don't have in your wardrobe. Maybe you don't have a ballet flat, and usually ballet flats are dead fit. That's what we call a dead fit, which does not give you any support, does not give you any lift. You feel everything on the ground below, but here you're getting all that flexibility, that durability of the outsole, and just a beautiful feminine, again, a shoe that's not going to go out of style. That's what I think is important.
Yeah,
And everybody you always hear a story that Clarks, I wear my Clarks, I've had one for 5 years, I had it for 10 years, because that's what we're all about. I mean, we give you shoes that are trend right, but they're comfortable and they're going to last and look great season after
That's
season.
the brilliance of Clarks. Now I'm learning a lot of new terminology from you tonight. Okay, you said flyaway pinky.
Yes,
toe
pinky
cleavage.
toe and toe cleavage. See
and
that?
now you also said dead fit. What does that mean?
A dead fit, when a ballet fit, a ballet flat has not even a high heel, and it's not even supportive on the side. So, sometimes everybody's ballet flat looks like that. And you feel everything on the ground, the pebbles, the cobblestone, whatever you're walking on, that's usually what some of these ballet flats out there are, they feel like.
Right.
You may have had one.
Oh, yeah.
When we talked about suffering.
I think I've damaged my feet.
By that, for sure, having one of
Yeah,
them.
absolutely. I thought I was doing myself a service with some of these flats,
Yes.
and I would be walking to places, but by the end of the day, my feet would kind of be
ache, right?
Yeah, they would be aching and also spasming a little bit.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
I have a high arch
So
too.
do I, yes.
Yeah, and
Very
I
high
actually really do need arch support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll feel it in the muscles and in the bottom of my feet. I love Clarks. I'm obsessed. That's the only high heel I wear.
I know, me
now.
too. I always talk about our kitten heels and our wedges. Love them. Super comfortable. But if you need a ballet flat, that meets pump. I love how Avisha said that, because it really does give you that look because of the toe. Don't be afraid of this toe. It's not a severe point. It's a modern pointy toe. So we're giving you volume at the top. So you really do have wiggle room in this.
Yeah.
So it really looks great on the foot. Again, it's ageless, it's timeless, and it's a classic
And
style.
the great thing too, medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes.
Yes, true to size,
yeah,
would you say?
Which I love.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because for me, that toe box is giving a lot of room here. I don't want anything squeezing in. What do you call the part on the side of your toe?
On the side. Well, now you're going to that on the
like
side.
right there. This side right there.
Oh, on the inside?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but that's where bunions really form, right?
And if anything, that's where bunions form. That's my point. If anything is pushing too tight on
That's
that,
right.
it inflames it. It
Yes.
feels like that's happening, right?
And
on
this
that
is not
bone.
a tight fit.
No, it is not a tight fit. And again, that leather is nice and soft too.
It
It's
is.
a beautiful leather. I think you have to have a really high-end leather to achieve this kind of laser cutting.
Yeah, so wearing, maybe more of a capri pant or wearing an ankle pant where you're showing off the detail, or a skirt, a denim skirt, it would look so pretty on the foot. And again, we're giving you that beautiful, timeless bow here, feminine bow that is attached. It's not going to come undone. It is sewn on there, nice and secure. And then you're getting all of that breathability here with the leather and inside with those perforations. Look at that suede ultimate comfort footbed. You're getting all of that cushioning from heel to toe. You can't go wrong with this. I mean, no matter what color you get, you cannot go wrong. And it's all leather. That's what's amazing. All leather and broken in for you. Look at that. Very flexible.
Amazing. And I feel so good wearing them right now because I've been standing in hours.
Yes.
And this is a great option for if you want a dressier look with a low heel.
Right.
With a heel that I could walk for miles in these.
Yes.
You know, let's say I wanted to maybe go out with my kids and I had to park somewhere far. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And then you have to walk blocks and blocks. This is the great way to do it, but still look dressy. You have that kind of dressy look with the pointy toe. But again, it's still summery, I think, because it has like that open cutting in it and just really feminine. Gorgeous
it does.
shoe.
It has that summery feel, but you could wear this into early fall for sure. I'm thinking you could probably wear this into end of September, early October for sure. But look at how pretty, again, all of that laser cut in the leather that looks like a starburst. It goes all the way through. But the heel counter here, that's what we call the back, is all covered in leather. So it's a solid heel counter, stacked heel, and then lots of grip and traction and tread underfoot.
Amazing. All right, let's go through these colors one last time. Here's the beige. Here's the tan. This is black. And then we sold out of off-white. So these are your 3 options. Give us a call. Check out of your cart. This is clearance sale price. Amazing value here, the Natalyn Step. All right, we're gonna take a quick look at another very comfortable sandal here. This is called the Tulia Cross. That's a cool name.